Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about Tajikistan and Uzbekistan. This is two countries from Central Asia. I'm sure you have heard what happened from Tajikistan. They had people join ISIS and they did terrorist acts in Iran and in Russia. So the government of Tajikistan lately they imposed some bans. As you can see, Tajikistan is in Central Asia. The population is almost 10 million people, and 97% of them are Muslim. So this is a Muslim majority country. And the first thing the government did was they banned the hijab. They promote national clothing instead, which I understand as an Indonesian. I have seen how Islam colonized other countries by using their what's called sunnah, tradition of their prophet, self-proclaimed prophet. For example, the hijab and all this, as you can see, Muslims, no matter where they are from, they are required to wear Islamic clothing. This is how Islam wipes out cultures. No matter whether you are from India, Indonesia, China, Germany, or Tajikistan, your national clothing will be forgotten. I don't care so much about national clothing, but sometimes this kind of cultures we have to keep. This is from our ancestors. And Islam, they will break this. They will break every national tradition and culture and replace it with Islamic culture, which is Arabic. Many women in Indonesia, when they are getting onto a public transportation, they will say Bismillah. One of the few things in Arabic they actually understand the meaning. Or when they receive something, Alhamdulillah. Or when there's something shocking news, they will say Mashallah or Astaghfirullah. One of the few things they know actually the meaning. And more than that, forget it. So I do understand why Tajikistan banned hijab. And the thing is not only hijab, because many of their many people in Tajikistan joined ISIS. If you remember, right, the terrorism in Iran and also in Russia, the bombing in Iran and the shooting in Russia. This is the work of people from Tajikistan who joined ISIS. ISIS-K, ISIS Khorasan. So now they're also banning beards. Following the hijab, actually, they also the Tajik president bans the name of Muhammad or Muhammad. So every child, every male child who is born from that day, no more Muhammad. They're really fighting against these radical Muslims. Another thing, kids cannot participate in Eid. They don't want kids to participate in Eid, to go to mosque and pray and this and that on Friday. They don't want that. They banned the kids under 18 from participating in Eid celebrations, both Idul Adha and Idul Fitr. The same move also done in Uzbekistan. Children under 18 cannot enter mosque on Idul Adha festival. Even from attending regular Friday Jumu'ah, Friday prayer, under 18 cannot attend, as you can see here. So they really want their children to just study regular school, not madrasah, not even madrasah, because they don't want this ISIS brainwash their children, which I think is good. I mean, in this is the problem with a lot of religions. I think a lot of religions, not including Christianity. All religions they chant in certain language. Right? I think I mentioned this a couple of times. If you're a Hindu, then you chant in Sanskrit. You cannot chant in German. If you're a Muslim, you must pray your salah in Arabic, not in Mandarin. Even though you are from Sri Lanka, whether you speak Tamil or Sinhalese, if you are a Buddhist, you must chant in Pali and a little bit in Sanskrit, the language of Buddha. If you are a Jew, even though you are a Jew from Indonesia, you cannot just use Indonesian to read the Torah in Indonesian. Yup, no, not acceptable. You must read the Torah in Hebrew. Only Christianity allows people to read the Bible, to pray in any language. Even if your mother tongue is Russian, then you can pray in Russian then. And you can go to a church wearing sari if you're in India or if you're Indians. You can wear traditional Chinese clothing to a church. Nobody cares. As long it's appropriate. But the rest, the other four religions are almost like imposing their own culture. Although Judaism is not so much, but still there are some few things. Because I watched a video of a guy performing reading the Torah in Indonesia, and he was reading it in Hebrew. I'm sure he understands most of it, but I don't think he understands every word because that's not his language. Anyway, so I pray that more more countries will follow the suit. Not only the West, not only the West. I pray more countries in the East to follow this kind of uh, banning, because I think this is wise. After you're 18, then you are free to believe what you want. It's like cigarettes, you know. It's like cigarettes. You cannot buy cigarettes if you live in the West, in Canada, and if you are 12-year old, you cannot just go buy cigarette and alcohol or drive. And Islam is more dangerous than that. We all know that. Even so-called, people call them radical Islam. I just did too earlier. But even just the regular Muslims, they don't do anything against the radical Islam. So to me, they're all radical. Anyway, that's all from me for tonight. Thank you very much for listening and watching. Whether you're Muslim or a Christian, whether you're Hindu or Buddhist, or a Jew, or even an atheist, God bless you all. Have a nice life.